Hi everybody, I'm Levinstein, and today we're going to talk about how to make sense of the overwhelming government contracts marketplace. Everybody always comes to me and says, it's so confusing, it's so overwhelming, it's so frustrating, there are so many locations to look at things, there are so many solicitations every day, there's so many types of scenarios, there's a lot of search time that's involved in it. And I say, at the end of the day, you have to focus in one location that has the right way on how to siphon in the right information and harness what it is that you're looking at. Many situations are out there where you have all these services that offer you the ability to look at opportunities that are coming from the government on a daily basis. Most of them work based on FSC code. These are called Federal Stock Classification Codes, and they're basically product categories. But what happens with that is that you end up getting mostly junk in your mailbox of the opportunities that really don't relate to you or really don't have the ability to bid against the other competitors in there, or you don't have the ability to get the right prices. And so most of it is junk, and you have a very small percentage of things that are really interesting and significant for your business. What's important when you're seeking out the business and when you're seeking out the opportunities is to have an application that doesn't just give you opportunities based on these categories, but also has a lot of negative filters. The negative filters are the most useful thing in the business because they reduce the amount of junk that you receive, and they reduce the amount of opportunities that you end up viewing and wasting a lot of time on searches. When you have negative filters, you can teach your system not to bring specific things. It doesn't work on keywords. It doesn't work on just these product categories. But we have to tell the system, hey, we have situations when there are some contracts that come in and there are some brands or manufacturers that we know that we cannot compete. There are some situations where we have contracts that are coming in where there are certain products or certain part numbers that we cannot compete. We know there are some competitors we cannot compete with. So if you have a system like that, you have the ability to weed out a lot of junk automatically in a streamlined way. And it's an automated system. It's not just something that just shoots you a bunch of emails into your mailbox that you have to keep on spending a lot of time in reviewing and ending up figuring out that it's really a waste of time. This system exists. I created this system. I created it almost 30 years ago when I first started in the business, and perfected it over the years. It's called Defense Bid Systems. You can look it up on my website through dodmaster.com. And this system does the right filtering for you and makes your life not overwhelming and not complicated and not difficult, because instead of you running searches all day long, the system is doing the searches for you. And the system is identifying what's interesting to your business, and it shoots out and weeds out the things that are not interesting for your business. It's a very smart system. It has lots of artificial intelligence in it. It's a learning system. And every day when you receive your daily download, you get less and less of those junk contracts that you really can't win and you really can't bid and you shouldn't be looking at. And so at the end of the day, when you're coming in the morning, looking at your daily picks in the system, it will display to you everything in one location, contract by contract, organized by dollar value, organized by importance, by priority, and with lots of information that assists you in making decisions whether or not you should select that contract. For example, government procurement history. Who sold it last? What was their price? Can we compete against them? What kind of business are they? Are they small? Are they big compared to us? What can we do against them? Can we beat them? And so this is the way to really get rid of that overwhelming sensation of running searches all day long and get rid of the frustration of spending hours and hours until you find that needle in the haystack. With Defense Bid Systems, DBS, you won't have that needle in the haystack because all the needles are going to be portrayed and displayed for you every single day when you come in. And if you need assistance in how to manage them and how to manage the bid process and how to convert them into revenues, please do check out my website, www.dodmaster.com. Contact me and I'll make it happen for you, and I'll make it simplified for you so you can really go for it without spending hours and hours on the wrong stuff, on the wrong items that are not significant. So thank you very much. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys, and please contact me and I'll assist you in any way I can. Thank you.